Su'a Cravens' agent has indicated that he wants back in the league. So predictable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you knew a guy who didn't make that much money is going to want to make money again.
Of course. But didn't we also hear later that did we know this at the time that they're saying he suffered from post-concussion syndrome? That's one of the issues as to why he needed some time off.
I don't think that was reported at the time.
Yeah, but it was reported recently.
Yeah.
I've heard that over the last 24 hours.
Here's the quote. He said he needed to leave the team to follow what makes him happy, to get his mental right, his well-being right, and his family right. So I don't know that they said post-concussion syndrome, but that's what the agent is portraying.
You go. Back in early December, Cravens' agent, I don't know how you pronounce his name, I'm sorry, Fady McHale, issued a statement about his client being cleared to return to all football activities. As of December 7th, 2017, Su'a Cravens has received medical clearance to resume all football activities. My client suffered from post-concussion syndrome and under the care of Dr. Michael Collins at the UPMC Sports Medicine Concussion Program. Su'a has undergone targeted treatment and rehabilitation. He is now asymptomatic and cleared to return back to all things football.
Would you welcome him back? We'll open it up to Redskins fans here at 800-636-1067. I say why not? You have a 90-man roster. The problem is if he does make an impact and makes the team again, and I would expect him to do that, I don't know that you can rely on him, but he's talented. You spent a high-round draft choice on him. Why not bring him back? Get his mental right. 800-636-1067. I always thought that he flashed when he was on the field. He only had 1 sack and 1 pick during his rookie campaign, 34 tackles. But they expect him to be a starter last year.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's whether or not you can trust him.
The problem is, can you rely on him?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's really, really, really burned the franchise.
I would think that, I don't know. It's hard because if he was suffering from some sort of post-concussion deal, then
there's a little sympathy for that.
You want to give him a second chance.
So what do you do? You're the GM of the Washington Redskins. Do you let him come to training camp, mini camps, if you're 90?
Sure. And if he earned a spot, in those first 2-3 weeks, if he's really
if he's committed or not.
So I'd say sure. Yeah. I
You
mean,
do
like
because
you said,
the Redskins they're starved for talented players. And he's a talented guy, and if his head's right and he's physically right, I think you give him a second chance, but he's going to be on a short leash.
I suppose I would give him a second chance. I believe in redemption, giving guys second chances. I certainly believe he deserves a second chance in the league. I don't think, though, he flashed the kind of talent that we had hoped. And if
I didn't think he had many opportunities as rookie
That might be true. But if he was on the field a decent amount. If he was the talent that we thought, of course you give that guy 2, 3, and 4 chances.
I don't think he was on the field as much as you think. I think you'd be surprised to see how little he was on the field because he was in that hybrid linebacker situation. They didn't commit to him being an every down guy.
Yeah, I just don't remember him flashing enough for me. But if he was like a surefire talent, of course you give that guy. You know what I mean? Like someone that was flashing, you saw that potential. Of course, you're going to give them 2, 3, 4, 5 chances. That's why Reuben Foster's probably going to continue to get chances.
I just don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we saw enough of him though.
But that might be true.
I mean, how many games is he playing? 10.
But I believe in redemption. Definitely deserves another chance. People could change their minds. They can go through an emotional crisis. That can happen.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to earn his spot.
Let's go to Vic in Akakeek. Vic, what's up? 800-636-1067 if you want to chime in.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Vic.
What's
Can
up?
we put him on the Vic clock? We forgot about that last time.
Hey, I heard the gong was like the sound effect you had for. I believe it was Kevin. I said they probably think we should put Vic on that.
Yeah. So what's up? What do you think?
So I agree with EB. People go through emotional crisis. I'm an educator. I see it all the time. Specifically with students that have gone through experiences that most human beings wouldn't be through for years of their life at a time. And when you play sports, it has an effect on you. But I would definitely want to ask him the questions about being a competitor, not just for the Redskins. Like, I would need to know why is football important to you? How does football affect your life now? will football affect your life in a way? Do you see it affecting your life in a way that will take you away from football again? Are you willing to sacrifice your body? Are you willing to possibly get a concussion again? I need to ask him those tough questions, because if I don't feel in my heart that those questions answer or the answer to where I feel comfortable putting him in harm's way again, because this is a violent sport, he could play. I would recommend that he not come back to the NFL as a whole. I would let NFL teams know that for his safety and for their their player safety, that this guy could get hurt, or he can get your teammates hurt, players hurt, because he's not playing at 100 miles per hour.
I think you make good points. However, I feel like you can answer the questions. You have to kind of see it. He can answer the questions and say, yeah, I really care about football, and answer those things the way that you want him to answer. And then once the season rolls around, maybe he's not reliable. That's why I would activate him as soon as possible to see what happens come mini camps. Is he going to be there every day? Is he going to be there start to finish?
Is he dedicated?